Now that we've drawn our TV, I'm going to go ahead and add a quick little detail to it. Now, it looks good. We're going to make it look a little bit better. So in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click to enter into the group. And I'm going to click on this right here. I'm going to double click on that so I get that rectangle that is all of my green. I'm going to move it, pressing the move tool and control to move it over. Again, I'm going to remember how far I moved it. I'm going to move it 60 inches. So I type in 60 and press enter. That's going to be extremely important because we're going to move that back in place. I'm going to click back on the other green one, just click one time and delete. So now you can see that there's a hole missing. Okay? This way, whenever you put a rectangle on top of another rectangle, I'll make this a quick little example here, but if I put a rectangle on top of another rectangle, you see that? How it's got that little weird kind of flashing going back and forth. It's because those two planes are directly on top of each other, and SketchUp doesn't know how to operate. It's got two things directly on top of each other. So what we're going to do is avoid that by deleting the original, and we're going to use this. We're going to add an image, and so I've gone to the internet and I found an image, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to save that image, and I'm going to bring that into SketchUp. Now that I've saved that image, I'm going to bring it into SketchUp. I'm going to go into File, Import, and my file was a JPEG, so I need to make sure that I grab the JPEG. So it says all supported types here. I need to make sure that I have JPEG selected. If I don't have that selected, some of y'all might have like a PNG. Make sure JPEG selected. I want to use it as texture. And when you all pop it up, it'll look different on yours, but you'll get the same idea. So I'm going to click on the image that I want. I'm going to click import. And now I'm going to come over here to this one. Now, it is not a group, which means I can actually click on and add this to it. When I do that, I'm going to click and I'm going to expand open until I get to the edge. I want to fill this all the way up because if I go here, it's going to do this and tile over it. So you want to be careful you don't do that. We're going to go all the way to the edge and click. Now notice it cut off some of their helmets. Okay, Des just lost his helmet. So what we're going to do is we're going to adjust. Because we have this shape over here, we can adjust these things. We're going to take that top line. I'm going to click the move tool and I'm going to move it up. Remembering how many inches I've moved it up, I'm going to move it up 3. And that means I'm going to move the bottom one also up 3 so that it stays the same shape. 3 and press enter. I'm going to double click to select that entire thing and move it back down 3. And then now I can move it over back into where it was, which was 60 inches, and press enter. Now it is part of our TV. And we've got a great shot right there of the football game, or if you video game, whatever you choose to put that in there as your background detail.